आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Let's discuss the given problem. In the given problem, we have to figure out the type of discontinuity which the function fx is having, and fx is expressed in the form of 1 upon log of modulus of x square minus 4 to the base e. Right. So first of all, we need to observe the value of the given function, that is given in the format of fx equal to 1 upon log of mod of x square minus 4 to the base e. Right. So first of all, when we just observe this function, that is log x square minus 4 in mod and the base is e, then we can say that anything inside log should not be equal to 0. Right. So this becomes our first point of discontinuity, that is we need to figure out that value of x at which this function, that is log, will have the value as 0. Right, that is inside this would have the value 0. So we can say that mod of x square minus 4 should be equal to 0. Then we can say that x square should be equal to 4, and x equals to plus minus 2 becomes that value of x at which x square minus 4 would be 0, and this is the value which is exactly lying inside the log. Right. So when we say that these are the values, so we need to just check that the value of this function fx is going to exist or not, that is it going to show discontinuity or continuity. For that we are first of all checking the value of x equal to 2. Right. So for x equal to 2, let us check that limit x tends to 2 positive, that is the right hand limit of this, and this is 1 upon log of x square minus 4 to the base e. Right. So when we substitute the value of x as 2, this becomes 0, and log 0 becomes minus, this becomes 1 upon minus infinity, and that would be obviously tending to 0. So at x equals to 2, we have the value as 0. Now let us check this on the lower hand limit also. So this is 2 minus 1 upon log of modulus of x square minus 4 to the base e. Right. So again when we substitute the value of x as 2, this becomes 4 minus 4, that is 0, 1 upon log 0, and this becomes minus 1 upon infinity, that gives us the value tending to 0. Right. Now similarly, we need to check the value of this function at x equals to minus 2. So this becomes limit x tending to 2, this is minus 2 plus, and this is 1 upon log of x square minus 4, and this becomes base e. Again when we substitute the value as minus 2, this becomes 1 upon log 0, that gives us the value the same, and that will also tend to 0. Right. Similarly we need to check the left hand limit also. So this is minus 2 minus 1 upon log of modulus of x square minus 4, the base is e. So this would become again minus of 1 upon infinity, that is tending to 0. Right. So clearly we can see that these values are same. So we can say that at x equals to 2, it is continuous. Right. It is continuous, and at x equals to minus 2, it is also continuous. Right. So we can say that the function is actually going to show a removable type of discontinuity. Right, because it is continuous. So removable discontinuity is shown at x equal to 2 and x equals to minus 2. But now we need to check another thing, that is if f of x is a function of 1 upon log of x square minus 4 to the base e, then we need to think that if whether there is any value at which this function, that is log of x square minus 4 to the base e, is showing the value as 0. And yes, it is going to show a value when x square minus 4, that is this value, would be 1. Right. So let us understand this here. When we say that fx is equals to 1 upon log of modulus of x square minus 4 to the base e. Right. So we can say that this value that is this value should not have the value as 0, because when this would be having the value as 0, so this would be 1 by 0, which is not going to exist, right, which is not determined actually. So we can just figure out that whether this function is going to have the value 0 or not, and it is going to have the value 0 possibly when this value, that is this 1 x square minus 4, becomes equivalent to what? It becomes equivalent to 1, right, because log 1 is 0 and then it would be 1 by 0, right. So that would be not defined case. So at that point it would be discontinuous, right. So this is 1 upon log 1 to the base e. Now we need to check that whether x square minus 4 is equal to 1 at any point of time or not, and definitely it is equal to 1 because x square minus 4 would be having the values as plus minus 1, right. And then we can say that x square would be equal to, it would be equal to 5, that is 5 obviously, and it is 3, right. So we can say that x becomes equivalent to plus minus root 5 and plus minus root 3, right. So from here we can say that at x equals to plus minus root 5 we need to verify again that this function is continuous or not. So for that we need to verify this at x equals to root 5. So this is x equals to root 5 and then we are going to verify this. So this is limit x tending to root 5 plus, and this is 1 upon log of x square minus 4 to the base e. Now when we say that this is 1 upon this is root 5 minus 4, that becomes 1, and 1 upon log 1, that is 1 upon 0, so this becomes 1 upon 0, right. Now when we check the value of x equals to minus root 5 for the same function, that is limit x tending to minus root 5 and 1 upon log of x square minus 4 to the base e, then again we are having the same value, right. So actually we can say that it is discontinuous, right. It is discontinuous and the discontinuity is not at all removable, so it is non-removable discontinuity, right. So it is non-removable discontinuity in this case when x is equal to root 5. Now we need to verify the value at x equals to root 3. So this is x equals to root 3 and we have the values as limit x tending to root 3 and 1 upon log of modulus of x square minus 3 to the base e. This is minus 4, right. So when we substitute the value of x as 3, again this would be 1 upon log 1 and this becomes 1 by 0 and again this becomes discontinuous, right. So in this way we can check that whether the given function is discontinuous or continuous and what type of discontinuity is there in the function at a certain value of x.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।